Hey guys, welcome to Silicon Valley Girl, episode 4. I am so excited about the place where we're filming today. We actually rented this house for a night. It's our getaway from San Francisco to Los Angeles. Look how beautiful it is. I am so in love. The problem that I wanted to discuss with you today is comparing yourself with others and not with yourself yesterday. And I think I've had this problem for a long time. I'm learning how to get over it. Like 15 years ago, when I was 13 years old, that was like a huge problem for me. My greatest concern back then was that a lot of my friends already dated somebody and they've had boyfriends, and I haven't even kissed back then. And I was like, oh my god, something is wrong with me. But the thing is, right now I realize I was doing the right thing for my age. I was doing a lot of studying, I danced in a theater, I haven't attended any parties because my parents wouldn't let me, but this is great because I had to spend my time on developing myself. And then when I turned 22, all of my friends started to get married, and in Russia it's pretty typical to get married at like 22, have kids by 23, 24, and I was like the only one concentrated on my studies and, going to study abroad in Germany. The thing why I love study abroad is that I realized people can be different. Like back in my country, again, there are so many standards, and yes, they are breaking right now, but back then they were really strong. Again, my grandparents and my relatives would call me and ask Yeah, my grandparents and my relatives would call me and ask, Marina, when are you getting married? And that would happen like every week. And that was again so depressing because I saw other girls getting married and I was like, I'm not getting married. What is the problem with me?
What's the problem with you?
But then later on in my life, again, I realized that I was doing the right thing. I was concentrating on my studies. I started my first company, and I've done everything I could to invest my energy in developing myself, developing the business, and I met the right person eventually. That's the thing. There are so many things, there are so many challenges that happen to us, and at the moment when they happen, we don't realize why they're happening. We think that something is wrong. We think that something's wrong with us, with circumstances, with people that surround us, like something is going in the wrong direction. The thing is, some years will pass and you will realize why exactly this happened. Like, I look back at myself 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I realize why particular things had to happen. And this helps me a lot when something happens right now, like if I have problems, I sit down and think, why am I encountering this problem? Am I learning something? And I always try to learn something from the problem. If it's a problem that's just in my head, like I'm comparing myself to other people, oh, he's 18, he's already sold the company, he has millions on his bank account, or he's 27 and he's in Forbes. I just literally tell myself, Marina, stop comparing yourself to others, because you don't know what's going on in the background. Like I had this friend from Silicon Valley, and he looked so polished, so successful on the outside, and I was like, wow, he's a role model. He has this successful business, he's gone through a prestigious accelerator, and I was like, wow, I'm not doing as good as him. And then I got to know him better and I realized he's, taking drugs, taking medicine. He's really unhappy with what's going on in his life, and he's in depression like 50% of his time. Wow, I didn't know that. So always when you compare yourself to others, Like the first thing you have to do is to stop. The second thing is you don't know the circumstances. You don't know what happened a year ago. You don't know how hard they worked, and you don't know whether bad things have happened to them in the past and how they transformed them. So my advice to you guys, never ever, advice to myself as well, like when I'm recording this, I'm learning and I'm talking to myself as well. Don't compare yourself to others. Only compare yourself to yourself yesterday. What have I done during this day? How have I improved? How am I working on reaching my goal? Thank you so much guys for watching this video up to the very end. If you have the same problem, comment down below and like this video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, there's a red button down below. Click subscribe and I'll see you in the next vlogs. Bye!